Hey there, grumpy old fart here. I'm doing an advanced Dungeons and Dragons, or it could be actually be any tabletop role playing game advice video. Patience is the key. Before I get into that, though, if you enjoy my content, it would really help me out if you could hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, share my content on all of your social media platforms, and post a comment or two. Remember, I welcome your comments, even if you disagree with me. And check me out over on Rumble for my political commentary and weekly current events. If you enjoy a good book, check out my author page on Amazon.com. My pen name is H.L. Anderson. You can find all of my books there, including the tabletop role-playing game Outlaw Trails. And it's role-playing like Dungeons and Dragons, but it's in the Old West. There used to be a game called Boot Hill. We didn't have access to it, so I created my own version, and that's what this is. I designed it to be so simple, somebody who's never played before should be able to pick it up and in a couple hours be able to not only play, but run games. All right. I hope you get it and hope you enjoy it. AD&D advice: patience is the key. One of the most important qualities any dungeon master needs is patience. Patience is a virtue in any tabletop role-playing game, not just Advanced Dungeons and Dragons, not just any version of D&D. And it's more important than the plot, the villains, the characters, and in many ways, it's more important than even the game mechanics. Let me explain. Tabletop role-playing games are meant for the players to play through. It is a journey for the players to make. It is important that they make that journey at their pace. I recently started a new Outlaw Trails game with our gaming group. I hadn't run anyone but my wife and son in years, so I have to admit to being a little rusty. I wanted to get the group together and to the starting point of the situation that I had planned, and I forgot the cardinal rule of patience. I rushed the game. Badlin. Luckily, the players in our group are very understanding. They're one of the best groups I've ever played with, and God bless them for it. As a dungeon master, your job is to create the journey, not play it. The playing it comes when the players have their player characters take that first step. It's their journey. Let them take it. And it's important to let them take it at their own pace. They have to take that journey at their own pace. You cannot rush it. Doing so creates the feel of the player characters being ushered into a theater to watch a play. It's supposed to be their play. They are the actors, and they are ad-libbing the script. It's all improv. If you force the issue, you are depriving them of that valuable role-play experience. As a dungeon master, that is a huge no-no. Patience is the key. Your players will create original characters with varied and hopefully original origins, from backstory to birthplace. This is a good thing. Variety is the spice of life. If everyone was the same, the world would be a dull, dull place. This means that getting the player characters to the starting point of your adventure will take a while. It may take a long while. And if it does, it does. You should be prepared for this and be able to work it into your game. Each player character should be run separately until they meet up with other players. That meetup should be organic. It should happen at their pace, and it should allow them to pick up insights or clues to the plot. Relax. They will get there. Just keep dropping hints as to where they need to go. Maybe they hear rumors of the villain's activities and where they're going to enact this master plan. Maybe they hear hints of monsters and or their activity around the villain's lair. Maybe they are, hired to deliver something or someone to a region near the villain. Maybe they get wind of slavers taking kidnapped victims north or south or west or east or whatever, which happens to be where the villain is making use of these slaves. Whatever the hints, if you keep dropping them, eventually the player characters will congregate where they are needed. But the key is patience. Let them discover the plot on their own. It's their story. That is a valuable experience the players will remember forever. If you rob them of that experience, you may as well be reading them a story you wrote, because they are not having the adventure, they are listening to your story. That's not what tabletop role-playing games are about. And I made that mistake. And my mistake, pushing the story along, is an unforgivable faux pas, and given the experience I have as a dungeon master, it is inexcusable. It is a rookie mistake. Luckily, there will be a next game session because the players are intelligent, understanding, and forgiving. All I can do is try and do better with the second chance I've been gifted. It's all any of us can do. Shout out to the players in our group for bearing with a rusty, grumpy old fart, and God bless them all. You folks have a good one. God bless one and all.